Hi everyone, this is Ben Glenns, the CEO of BIMsmith here, ready to announce our finalists and our winners for the 2022 BIMsmith Winter Wonderland competition. Again, we had an amazing number of entries and more creativity than we've ever even seen. And so it was particularly hard this year to narrow it down to the winners, but we do have the winners here and we do have our guest judges with us today to discuss what we found and what we loved and who ultimately won. So looking forward to unpacking this with you.
So for first place, we decided the wrapping paper family from Julian was the winner. This family showed an array of different techniques and skills that impressed everyone. By folding the wrapping paper around a box, and then actually having each individual step. Not only do you get to see sort of a motion type of family, which you wouldn't see normally, the steps of something happening, but you're also really thinking about how the unwrapping process looks, and then building that into a family, make it fully parametric. On top of that, it was also parametric by the width, the height, and the depth. So not only was it showing each step of this process of wrapping a piece of a box with a piece of paper, but it also was parametric, so you can make that box whatever size you wanted. I was super impressed. The first thing I did was write a Dynamo script to spin through the each step and be able to sort of animate and see this thing roll through. The other thing we talked about too is as far as practical use, being able to unfold something could be something for like quantity takeoff if you wanted to see how much wrapping paper you needed or something like that. For second place, we decided on the Christmas Pinata by Tamara. This one was a really, really unique model in the sense that it can be practical at the same time. It's also whimsical and great for the Christmas season. So the pinata had a bunch of different spikes. It's a Mexican tradition, so it's a Mexican pinata, and those spikes were all parametric. We actually spent some time digging in and seeing how the tassels were made, because this was fully parametric, and the tassels actually shrunk and grew with the pinata as it sort of expanded. So not only did it look nice and elegant in shaded and orthographic views, but it also looked great rendered. The materiality looked awesome, and it's one of those families that you can easily take the concepts and make it into something like a light fixture or maybe smaller light fixtures going throughout it. So we thought overall it was versatile, it was unique, and it was nice.
And so for third place, we chose Nick Dodge for the Christmas tree chamber toss. Like this one for the creative side of it, the tree actually catches on fire if the velocity is too high. And so I thought that was really funny, and I thought it was a really creative piece of it. They had the kilts, so there's parametric kilts. There's the use of Inkscape, which was awesome to see the rendering and the visualization and the tree actually being tossed. So I thought that was really amazing. It was also parametric based on a formula for how far the tree would be thrown and its velocity. So we really appreciated that as well. So really, really good submission.
I have to say, combining or nesting in Inkscape families into another family, those assets into a family, and then making them also parametric is unique too. Because I think if you put the number of trees, it duplicates it or whatnot. And so I'm assuming they nested an Inkscape asset and then arrayed it, or at least did maybe a path along the string. I'm not really sure what they did there, but that's pretty cool. And I haven't seen too many people nesting Inkscape assets, and so that's an interesting one.
For honorable mention, we went with Sam the Snowman by John Marlowe from Parallax team. So we were super impressed by the way this was modeled using just the traditional modeling tools in the family editor. And so all of these components were modeled and nested appropriately there. So super impressed to see that. We also love the attention to detail with the monocle and the timepiece. And probably above all, just the fact that the family actually makes a trail of snow as the family moves in the RVT that you place it in. So super creative, off the chart. We love the usability of being able to use it as a front yard decoration or inside a house as a decoration or really anywhere you want. And so just really impressed with the creativity there and the overall modeling techniques. Again, thanks to all of our finalists, semifinalists, and everybody who participated this year. It was great to look at all your creative work, and we look forward to seeing you again next year for the 2023 competition.